DCEU.
What do you?
Yes. Are we ready?
Maybe.
Why does that do that all the time?
Notes. Notes. Oh, you know you can't see from that far away.
All right, let's kick it. Can I kick it? Oh, snap. Screen kind of big. Yeah. What up? Welcome to the house. This is
What's up?
Blues. Yes, indeed. Illuminati. That is Mika G.
What up?
What up? We will be missing one today, but it's all good. Big shout out to Kobe. You know what I'm saying? He a little bit under the weather, but we gonna push on for him in honor of the homie Kobe, man. In honor of the homie Kobe.
We still hope that you're listening or
Yeah,
watching.
go watch it. Like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, share. Y'all know how we do it, man. Hopefully I will get the link up because I did do some t-shirts. I'm gonna try to get the link up sometime this week, hopefully by Wednesday, by the next, well, I don't know, because my mom's birthday coming up. I'm supposed to go and do some. Hope she not watching because it's a surprise, but
Ooh.
but yeah, it's supposed to be doing something tomorrow, so I might not be able to do it by Wednesday, but hopefully I can have the t-shirt link and everything up by then. Just trying to do some new stuff for 2022. Happy New Year. Matter of fact, before we start the show, Happy New Year to you.
You didn't even say Happy New Year to our peoples.
Happy New Year, man. Hopefully this will be better than last. I hope everybody's in great health, great spirits, and ready to go and get things rocking. And yeah, man, let's start this show. Let's start it off. This that's why I had wanted the homie Kobe, but I know Mika, you will be able to fill in for it. You know what I'm saying, for me. Kev, what's up, Kev? Appreciate you for coming in and joining
Kev? What's up?
Yes, indeed. I want to talk a little DC, man. I want to talk a little DC, and why you laughing, man? Why you laughing?
Because like I saw a meme today that was like DC fans like watching like the Marvel fans getting proposed to with all these dope ass movies.
It's rough out here for if you're a fan of DC. I ain't even going front. It's rough. And I'm a fan. Like I think I like both. I won't say equally, but I do like both. I think both can coexist. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But it's rough. It's rough, man. With the news that just came out, DCEU and the Flash movie and everything, a lot of fans are concerned. Got my notes. It's kind of dark in here though, but I got, you know why it's dark?
I say you got the ring light on. Look, 2022. The girl went and got a ring light. She look. You see this glow? You see the glow? You see the glow?
Man, 2022. Let's go.
Step the game up. Look, I just set the game up.
Man. Step it up. That's dope. That's what I like. Hey, like I said, I want to get y'all more involved with this, man. I really want to get y'all more involved with this. So, but no. It came out over, I want to say it was over the weekend. But you know what I'm saying, fans concerned that the Flash movie will erase Snyder versus Superman and Batman. And this came from well, you know what I'm saying, let me start off like this. We know back in 2013 was the start of, I guess you can say, the DCEU. You had Zack Snyder first put out Man of Steel, then he did Batman versus Superman. He did the Justice League, but Josh, what's his name? Josh, is it Sweden? Josh Whedon. I'm Sweden.
I was gonna say Whedon.
Like, yeah, Josh Whedon took over and kind of just destroyed that film. And then finally, this past year, 2021, we got Zack Snyder's Justice League. I'm looking at my notes, so you know what I'm saying. We know that also during that time period, WB and DC, they struggled to um capture the same elements that Marvel was capturing. You know what I'm saying, with the
Mm-hmm.
connectivity and doing all the things that Marvel has shown that they do well. And it seems like now their next big movie will be this Flash movie. And this Flash movie is going to include Sasha Cal. I think her name is Callie, her Supergirl, and then both Michael Keaton and Ben Affleck's version of Batman, right?
Right. Yes. So I've heard.
Um, and it's supposed to be playing off the Flashpoint story arc. And if you know anything about Flashpoint is it was right before in the comics they did Flashpoint so they could reset the comics. You know what I'm saying? So everything that happens in the comics. I don't think people are mad about necessarily a resetting because me personally, I think DC needs to try something different.
Yeah.
They
They
need to try
definitely do.
something different, right? I know a lot of people want Zack Snyder's story to continue, but it's kind of not saying get over it because you're a fan. If you're a fan, you're a fan. But as
Right.
far as WB goes, if I'm WB, I'm like, hey, look, man, we're keeping this. You know what I'm saying? We're going to keep certain elements of Snyder of the thing because he did some stuff he did was great, and then there was some stuff that fell flat, and that's fine. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to try to keep everything that's good about Snyder and go forward. But from what was tweeted by some of these insiders, uh specifically Grace Randolph, and I'll read her tweet. She says, as I told you with an update, the Flash Batflex final, this will be Batflex final appearance, old footage of Henry Cavill used on TV, a new Justice League form, Supergirl is the new Superman, Keaton is working with Black Canary, picks Batgirl as the new Batman, this is the new DC, let's be open-minded and give it a fair shot. A lot of people read that and was like, what the fuck? Like, and I'm I feel the same. Like, as far as I dissect her tweet, getting rid of like Batfleck, I think Batfleck was shit, might be my favorite Batman. You know what I'm saying? Just because he did some dope shit as Batman. You know what I'm saying? He never
Right.
got a full movie, but his portrayal of Batman to me was dope. No shame to anybody else. Michael Keaton is OG, but that's like 80s. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
that is and you're supposed to get better with, you know what I'm saying, as you can shit, we can do this shit with Batman, we can do this. And I think that Ben Affleck's Batman was the pinnacle of what Batman is. Now, I haven't seen this new Batman movie, and I'll get into that a little bit later. But seems like Ben does not want to come back. That's cool, right? He
Right.
don't want to come back. Henry Cavill, on the other hand, he's like, man, I'm banging on y'all door. Like, what is up? Can I come back to Superman? You know what I'm saying? And majority of the people like him as Superman. They might not necessarily like that movie, but a
Right.
lot of people think of when they see Henry Cavill, they see Superman. That is, you know what I'm saying, Superman. So when people saw Supergirl is the new Superman, it's a new Justice League being formed, Keaton working with Black Canary to pick Batgirl as the new Batman, I think a lot of people are getting, you know what I'm saying, because I seen the hashtag floating around saying DCEU, like all female. And this is one of those things. Are they trying to force feed us more female diversity? Because you got two characters who are secondary characters, and then it's like you're erasing your main moneymakers. Like Supergirl, and I don't know how many, you know what I'm saying, I might be showing my age, but there was a Supergirl movie back in the day. I don't know if y'all have seen it, you know what I'm saying? But
I saw it.
you know what I'm saying? It didn't do
Right.
well. It didn't do well. And
Right.
this is no shame to Supergirl, you know what I'm saying? But as a selling point for a movie, I don't see it. Batgirl the same way. I don't see people saying it's like, what can I say? It's like you know what? Prime example. If Iron Man said, if Marvel was like, we got Iron Man, but we're gonna kill Iron Man and give y'all Pepper Potts. You showing up for Pepper Potts? aka rescue, because you know what I'm saying, she has a superhero persona also. You know what I'm saying? Are you showing up for Pepper Potts?
Nah,
You not. You
no.
see what I'm saying? Are you
Nobody's
showing
gonna show up for Pepper Potts.
right? Are you're not showing up for that? I hate to say it. Are you showing up for Shuri?
Nah.
You see what I'm saying? Like, especially if that main character is gone, or that money making character, i.e., Iron Man or T'Challa, as we already know, if they're gone, I ain't showing up for that shit. You know what I'm saying? Those are secondary characters, and like I said, no shade to those characters, but they're not primary characters. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I'm
Right.
not showing up for those characters. She also says this is the new DC. Let's be open minded and give it a fair shot. Is that, are they giving the fans a fair shot? Because if the fans are saying this is what we want, and then y'all go around with the fans, you know what I'm saying? It's like you trying to give us some shit that we don't even want. Nobody asked, and I think you was on the show. They doing like Blue Beetle and Zatanna and all these. They green lighting all this other shit, and still not giving the fans what they want. You know what I'm saying?
We
Like,
didn't
what
ask for
makes
no Blue
people,
Beetle.
we didn't ask for that. And you know what I'm saying? It might turn out to be a dope movie or whatever it ends up to be. You know what I'm saying? But nobody asked for it. You haven't even given us a proper Justice League movie or a proper Superman or a proper Batman with, you know what I'm saying, as far as connectivity, as far as the universe,
Right.
because this new movie coming out has nothing to do with Wonder Woman, Aquaman, you know what I'm saying? Any of that stuff has nothing to do with it. So
I
it's
think that's where
like,
DC messes up though. That's where they mess up. Is that
okay,
they don't connect their movies together. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, they may connect like a little snippet of it. You know what I'm saying? Like in the original Suicide Squad, we had Batman
right.
for like a split second.
Mm-hmm.
Was that Suicide Squad?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
it
was
was.
Suicide Squad.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
we had Batman for like a split second, but you didn't like have like a end credit scene where it like rolled into the next movie where we got a
Mm-hmm.
scene for the next movie. Like
Right.
none of the movies, like you said, connect like in a way that like Marvel has made it connect. They're like, hey man, this movie ain't coming out till 2023, but you gonna get this scene now.
Right. Right. And you know what? Now that you say that, you absolutely, and because they do the end credits, but like you said, it has no bearing. Excuse me, on what's next. I want to say that like they gave up too early, because Suicide Squad did have an end credit scene with Batman
Right.
talking to Amanda Waller. Nothing came from that shit. Nothing.
Exactly.
Nothing came from it.
Exactly.
So that was just like a waste of fucking 2 minutes, however long. You know what I'm saying? Like nothing came from it.
Right.
The Suicide Squad had the end credit scene with Weasel. Nothing's gonna come from it. You know what I'm saying? It's like
It was just
every
something funny. That's
it's
all it
right.
was. Like,
That's all it was. You know what I'm saying? Batman only things that connected was those three movies, right? Batman, Man of Steel, Batman vs Superman, and Justice League. Those the
that's
only
it.
real movies that connected. Wonder Woman sat by itself. Aquaman sat by itself. Had no bearing
Yep.
on anything going forward.
Yep.
Suicide Squad by itself, even though Batman was in it. Harley Quinn didn't connect to anything. It's basically a one-off by itself. So all of these movies, even though they're supposed to be in the same universe, have no bearing on you know what I'm saying, on the other. You can watch those movies, except for the Zack Snyder movies. All the other movies, solo movies that you can watch by themselves that have no connectivity to them. And now like I said, we're getting the Batman that has nothing to do with nothing. And I think that's probably going to be a good movie. No, you know what I'm saying, from the trailer. You know what I'm saying? But
Mm-hmm.
they have no bearing on anything. Like, I'm trying to
Like
understand what direction DC is going. I just don't get it. I don't.
it's kind of like the meme that I saw earlier on Instagram. It's like DC is like, you got all these other superheroes, but y'all keep giving us Batman. Stop
Right.
giving us Batman. We're good. We're good.
But I would say, and I would agree with that meme, but it's like they have to give you Batman. You know what I'm saying?
But are they resetting the story though? Is this Batman going to lead to an MCU type
no,
deal?
but that's
See,
what I'm saying.
there's no point then.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. That's the issue. Going back and reading the tweet, the Flash movie, because this is, and I ain't even pull up on the screen. I'm tripping. The Flash movie, which has Ben Affleck's Batman, Michael Keaton's Batman, and then we have a Supergirl in it, and then somewhere down the line, Keaton is working with Journey Smollett's Journey Smollet's, and let me not do her like that. Journey Smollett,
she gets
Black
respect.
Canary. I'm sorry, Journey, my bad. I love you. Working with her Black Canary and picks Batgirl as the new Batman, right? You laughing, but picks Batgirl as the new Batman. So it's like you replacing, you know what I'm saying, Ben Affleck is Batman to pick this new Batgirl. Then you're replacing Henry Cavill Superman to bring us a female Supergirl. Why?
It's almost like they're creating the like from the Harley Quinn movie, except they're not villains or bad people, they're superheroes. What's it called? Harley Quinn and what was the name of that movie? The Birds of Prey. Yeah.
Right, but the
Birds. So is that what we're getting? Is that what we're getting? Another Birds of Prey?
But that's what I'm saying. That movie didn't work because the story wasn't necessarily all that good. But I don't think people under Marvel is kind of in the similar boat. What's your demographic? What's your first demographic? Who is really buying into these movies, right? For the most part, it's comic book readers or people who've been with you since they started reading comics or whatever. And that's mostly male. I'm sorry, it's mostly male. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
Why try to, and that goes back to the He-Man thing. Like, why try to change something that doesn't need to be changed? You know what I'm saying? Like, if Jordans is selling, I'm not gonna be like, all right, let's stop advertising Jordans and I guess we'll give them LeBrons. You know what I'm saying? Like, that makes no sense. Both can coexist, but I'm not gonna stop advertising, you know what I'm saying, Jordans, which is making me all the money in the world just so I can appease LeBron James fans. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, LeBron James got a shoe too. You know what I'm saying? And they're both at the Nike store, but these J's is selling, dog. Come get these 200. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand that. You know what I'm saying? The fans want the J's. They want the Batman. They want the Superman. They want the Justice League. You know what I'm saying? As the inception that you tried to give us. Like, the movie didn't fail. As far as you know what I'm saying, as far as monetary, to me, it didn't fail. You made $600-700 million. I don't see that as a failure. Now, if you're trying to compare it to what the Avengers did, yeah, you know what I'm saying, you didn't get that. But guess what? Do some rewrites, make it worth the viewers' while to show up to the movie theater. I don't see, and this Flash movie, because and like I said last stream, this Flash movie is now competing with Spider-Man No Way Home because it's a multiversal type situation, right? You're competing with a $1.3 billion, 1.3, I think $1.4 billion movie that it made.
Bound to fail.
You're, for the most part, yeah, you're doomed. If you're looking at it that way, you probably are doomed to fail. And Flash, no disrespect to Flash, but nobody is like, man, that Flash, I can't wait for, especially with Ezra Miller. Ezra Miller got things, you know what I'm saying? He choking bitches, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know what I'm saying? He's not the most marketable guy, especially if you're trying to, and maybe that's what it is. Now that I think about it, maybe that's what it is. Let's surround him with females to try to get him out of, you know what I'm saying, that light of being choking, you know what I'm saying? Does Ezra Miller have to choke a bitch? You know what I'm saying? Like, is that what's going on?
Really?
I'm just saying. Is that what DC and WB is trying to do? Are they trying to say, that nah, Ezra Miller's for the, you know what I'm saying? We for the girls, we for the females. You know what I'm saying? Like, I
Yeah,
don't
he
know.
choked some bitches, but we good over
But we
here.
like, I'm trying to understand that, man. It was also another tweet by another popular insider called My Time to Shine. Hello. He said that the Flash would decanonize Snyder's movies, erasing them from continuity. He also claimed that Ben Affleck and Henry Cavill's Batman and Superman would be replaced by Sasha Calle and Leslie Grace's Supergirl and Batgirl. Leslie Grace is, I think she's Afro-Latina, if I remember correctly. And then Sasha Calle is just Latin or Latinx. What I can't, I don't know the proper term. Don't kill me. It's either Latina, Latinx. So these are two female Latino or Latin characters or Latin people who are playing these characters. Um, like I said, that it's just trying to force feed
Diversity.
Yeah, is that what this is? Is
Cue the rainbow. Diversity.
I'm just really trying to wrap my head around it, man. I don't get it, man. You have Batfleck, one of the greatest Batmen on screen to date. And like I said, he might not want to come back, but I don't see anybody trying to knock down his door and say, hey man, you need to come back and do this. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Then you got a whole separate Batman thing going. Like, that's confusing to me. You know what I'm saying? It's
Wait, why are there
me.
two Batman?
I can understand it, but okay, I go see the Batman movie and then I go see this Flash movie, and they have nothing to do with each other. But then
Not at all.
movie has two Batman in it that have nothing to do with. Imagine, imagine No Way Home with these three Spider-Man, and then Sony says, we also gonna do just another Spider-Man movie offshoot just because we want to do it. You know what I'm saying? And it's starring I don't know, some random white guy. You know what I'm saying? As
a new Spider-Man.
As a new Spider-Man or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, wait, what? You know what I'm saying? So I got No Way Home, and then I got Sony's Spectacular Spider-Man or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is going on? I don't, help me. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then No Way Home is resetting shit and doing, you know what I'm saying? It actually has story involved with it, but Spectacular Spider-Man is just, you know, saying
a retelling of the original Spider-Man movie.
Right. A retelling of when Spider-Man was young, you know what I'm saying? Or you know, I'm going through an adolescent Spider-Man.
My light fell. My light fell.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy to me. I'm trying to wrap my head around it, man. So my question is, officially, is the Snyderverse dead? Because that's another thing that's confusing. We're keeping Gal Gadot, we're keeping Aquaman, and we're keeping Ezra Miller's Flash, right? There's no mention of Ray Fisher's Cyborg anywhere in this, right?
No Wonder
no
Woman.
Cyborg whatsoever. Then we're getting rid of Batman and Superman. Batman
and Wonder Woman?
No, Wonder Woman staying. Just Batman and Superman are. Think about that.
Maybe it's because Affleck doesn't want to be Superman going forward, so they kind of have to like wipe the slate clean. Maybe that's the reason why.
But that's what, like, Affleck is. I understand Affleck, but so you can't get me a new Batman?
It's that other Batman from the other Batman movie.
Yeah. You see how confused that sounds? That's the other Batman from the other Batman movie.
It's the other Batman from the other Batman.
Give me a new Batman. This is almost like a save T'Challa type situation. Okay, Ben doesn't want to come back, and like I said, I get it, because Ben even came on and said, you know, I don't want to do big IP movies anymore, this, that, and the third. So I get it. Maybe they did ask Ben to come back, and he said, nah, I'm cool. That don't mean stop Batman. As far as the DC, you don't replace Batman with Batgirl.
Maybe they just replacing him with Batgirl temporarily until the new Batman come out, and then they gonna insert the new Batman into the DC. You know what? I'm over it. I'm over
But
it.
you see, why do I have to do all this? Like I said, this is one point I said. I said, okay, y'all don't want to just scrap the whole thing and restart over. Damn, they're like fucking Black Panther. Scrap it, start over.
Right.
You want to bring Gal Gadot back as Wonder Woman? If you want to keep certain elements, because you know what I'm saying, those movies worked. I get it. Totally understand. Scrap it, bring it back. Kobe, what up? What up? What up? What up? Scrap it and start anew. Start anew so we can understand what's going on going forward. Because right now, and I mean, I'm judging the book before I even look at the cover or anything. You know what I'm saying? Right now, this makes no sense. None what.
Zero.
I'm trying to wrap my head around it, but it makes
At least let the new Batman movie come out first. Like, go ahead and scrap the Flash. Scrap that shit. We don't want no Batgirl. We don't need no Supergirl. We're good over there. Let that new Batman movie come out, and then incorporate him in the new Flash movie, and move the fuck on.
But the thing is, the director Matt Reeves doesn't want his Batman tarnished by WB's bullshit.
God damn.
That he specifically said, I don't want nothing to do with what y'all got going on over there. Because he almost walked away from doing this movie.
You should have walked.
Because of how bullshit, because you know what I'm saying, how much bullshit WB DC has going on, you know what I'm saying, with they shit.
Wait, in this new Batman, are we getting like new villains too?
It's gonna have Penguin in it, played by Colin Farrell. You're gonna have Catwoman's gonna be in it, and she's played by Jason Momoa's stepdaughter, Lenny Kravitz's daughter. What's her name?
Zoe? Not Zoe.
Yeah,
Zoe.
Yeah, Zoe Kravitz. And the Riddler's supposed to be in it. I think those are the three villains.
So we're getting a whole new Batman movie with all new villains.
Yeah.
Way to go, DC. But you're always stepping up to the plate.
Has nothing to, and I think the movie's gonna be good. Kobe said they're still trying to copy Marvel and they're failing at it.
Oh yeah, most def.
You know what? I wonder if this is I wonder if they're trying to sabotage everything going, because WB is supposed to be merging with Discovery, and I wonder if they're trying to sabotage everything before Discovery officially takes over as the owners. You know what I'm saying? I wonder if that's the case, because that's what it seems like. So they need to stop before they really damage the brand. I think the brand is damaged, man.
It's already been damaged.
It's damaged.
They gave that whack ass Justice League and then try to fix it and give us the Justice League that we should have got.
The brand is damaged. They're not listening to the fans. Every movie's been sloppy. For the Suicide Squad wasn't as bad, but is that what you want going forward?
Right.
Harley Quinn should have been just a Harley Quinn movie, right?
Not Birds of Prey. Yes,
not Birds of Prey. A Harley Quinn movie. Just give me a Harley Quinn movie. It's, you know what? It should have just been her, and they should have did the Poison Ivy thing. Them two playing off each other. If they wanted to throw some lesbian hijinks into it, fine. You right?
Because that's in the comics.
Right. You want to go that route? Cool. I'm fine with it. You know what I'm saying? And it's funny, they didn't even do nothing like that. They had Harley being cisgender and hetero in the Suicide Squad. You know what I'm saying? Which is kind of surprising. I thought maybe they would have played off of what was going on in the comics and in the cartoon. You know what I'm saying? In the
right.
In the show, right?
Right, especially after she broke up with Joker and she was like so heartbroken. So why didn't y'all play off that?
Play off of that. That's a little bit more natural, right? To me, it's a little bit. I would understand that. Okay, she heartbroken. She want to try something different. Poison Ivy came along. You know what I'm saying? It's a little spark between them, and they don't have to go full, right? They don't have to be full, but they can show like it's an attraction there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And let the audience choose for themselves. You know what I'm saying? If it is, Kobe said it's like these directors don't care or understand the stories they are making. Um, I'm totally starting to lean that way. Like, I don't think these directors, I don't think these writers care about Batman, Superman, or what it means to the people who've been reading it for the past 25, 30 years. You know what I'm saying? Like, because that's who you're selling to. You know what I'm saying? I guess they think that they're still selling to that 10-year-old. You know what I'm saying? I
I'll
don't
take
think
whatever you give me.
and no, the 10-year-old will, because they just want to see a superhero on screen.
Yeah, that's what I mean. A 10-year-old will take anything you give
Yeah,
them.
they take anything you give them. But what they don't understand is the height of the height of American comics in America was during the 90s. Those kids who grew up in the 90s are what now? What age? 30, 5-ish. You know what I'm saying? Close to 40-ish. So you from 30 to 40 years old, that's your demographic. That's what you should be looking at.
Mm-hmm.
Because these kids now, yeah, they like Batman, Superman, Flash, but guess what? They're way more into Japanese anime than they are into comic books.
Yep.
So your demographic should be 30 on up. Maybe 25 is the cutoff, because maybe, some of those 25-year-olds probably saw, what I'm saying, Justice League Unlimited, the Batman animated show, what I'm saying, stuff like that. But they're on up. That's who you need to be dealing with. And the people who are saying what the fuck are the 25 to, what I'm saying, 40-year-olds. Like, they like, man, what the fuck is this shit you giving me, man? What is this? Why are you changing my childhood? Basically that's what it is. Why are you changing my childhood? I just dropped $15 on a movie ticket to come see this shit. Come on, man. Y'all gotta help me out, man. Y'all gotta help me out. Let me finish up with my notes. So like I mean, because like I'm asking the question, did Snyderverse dead? We know last year, like I said, Zack Snyder's Justice League was released on HBO Max, and a lot of people hoped that. And that's another thing. You give us Justice League, Zack Snyder's Justice League, just to say, all right, no more
Shut
of that
up.
bullshit. Right.
Shut
up. I also touched on the Flash being inspired by Flashpoint, the comic art, which rebooted the DC universe, kickstart off the New 52 era. But even in the comics, they didn't get rid of Superman and Batman. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm cool with a restart. I'm cool with it. But don't get rid of Batman and Superman. That's your selling point. That's your moneymaker. That's the moneymaker. Pete, you know what? It's crazy. Women dress up as Batgirl and Supergirl all the time. But what they're really dressing up as is Superman and Batman.
Yeah.
They're not really dressing up as Supergirl and Batgirl. They're dressing up as Superman and you know what I'm saying? They are.
Right.
It's just the female version of that. They're not like, they're not saying, oh, let me go get a Batgirl costume. They're not saying that. And then even on the tag, it says Batman on the tag, or it says Superman on the tag. Help me. Come on, somebody help me. Just I don't know.
But the Supergirl come with a skirt though.
Only because it's a female costume. That's it. That's it. Normally, let me see if I can pull up. I'm gonna see if I can find for a little girl, Supergirl costume.
It's gonna say Supergirl.
I want to see who's on the cover. I want to see if it's a picture of Supergirl, the comic book character, or if it's a picture of a little girl dressed in a Superman costume with a skirt. That's what I want to see.
Okay.
I'm gonna look it up real quick. Where's the packaging? Oh, I stand corrected. I stand corrected.
It's a picture of Supergirl, ain't it?
I stand corrected. Well, no, it's saying it's just saying it's saying Supergirl. I don't see the packaging, which is what I'm looking for. Let me see.
I think.
But it's just these but it is just pictures of the kids in these costumes. It's, you know what I'm saying? They're not letting me see the packaging. I need to find the packaging.
I found one. It just got it has an S, the Superman symbol on it. That's it.
Just the S.
Yeah, it has the Superman S on it, and then there's a little girl standing in the costume with a skirt on,
Yeah.
and then it says Supergirl. It says Supergirl on the bottom of it.
I see it. I see it. I'm looking at it. Yep. You're right.
Now, unless you look at DC superhero girls, then there's actually a picture of Supergirl on the package, along with the picture of a little girl.
I see it. DC Super. Yep. Okay. That's
but
yeah.
That's a different. That's a DC superhero girls is a whole different thing. So
whole different thing. Yeah. Yeah. But I still, you know, I still take that L. I stand corrected on that. I stand corrected on that. But it's like 50-50 because it is just pictures of the girls on the packaging
with just the S on there.
With just the S on there. But I let them have that. I still don't think if you want to go get a costume, because most of the time they're doing it to be counter to their significant. So you know what I'm saying? I dress up as Superman. You run out, go get a Supergirl costume.
Right. Which, by the way, I would never do. I don't do couples costumes.
Okay? What? Is that lame?
Oh, no, I'm just saying.
So if I did Thanos, you couldn't be Gamora?
That's different. That's different. I would totally paint myself green. If you're gonna paint yourself purple, yes. Let's do this.
Oh man,
you got a butt chin.
I have to go find one and put it on. Oh man, but where am I at? Oh, okay. I said that it'll reboot. You know what I'm saying? The movies or whatever. We already knew that the Snyderverse, you know what I'm saying, is highly controversial. So maybe WB DC kind of wants to remove themselves from that situation because it has that hashtag and those fans are kind of real volatile. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they want to remove themselves. But it's crazy that story won't be finished because it's a lot going on or that can be done that I think the viewers or that the people, you know what I'm saying, that the fans would like with that story. I mean, we got Martian Manhunter showed up. You know what I'm saying? We got Superman back doing what he's doing. Like, it's a lot of things that can be done with those stories that Zack Snyder had going on, man. We had more Ray Fisher, you know what I'm saying, in this Zack Snyder Justice League that just came out over when that come out? That came out in March, I want to say. So in the spring, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot to be done. So I guess why waste the money? Because that's what it seems like to me. It's like this is a waste. Is this a waste of money? This Flash movie?
I think so.
It's a waste of money.
So. I mean, if y'all gonna start all over, just like just start all over. Shit.
Right. And that's what I'm saying.
You don't need to do the Flash movie to start over. Just start over.
You know what I'm saying? I think using Supergirl and Batgirl as replacements for Batman and Superman, I don't think it's gonna go over well as because it's, and we keep saying it's forced diversity. This isn't a natural passing of the torch. You're only doing, you know what I'm saying? Like, this more so like you think this is gonna be a cash grab. but it's really gonna be a big L. You're gonna have egg on your face because nobody's asking for that. And it's another tweet that said that the new Justice League will be, if I could find that tweet, can't find it right now, but the new Justice League will be Batgirl, Supergirl, and Shazam or something like that.
And who?
Right. She said, and who? But you see what I'm saying? Like, that's not gonna go over with who is that? What is that? Come on. Oh, man, I don't know. And then just to top it all off, Henry Cavill wants to be Superman. He wants to play Superman. If I'm Marvel, I'm like, you know what? I'm finna snatch Henry Cavill up and I'm gonna make him Marvel's Superman because you know what I'm saying? Marvel got their own Superman, and I would make him either Sentry or what it is. I can't think of his name right now. But basically he's a Superman type character. Oh, Hyperion. I would make him that, you know what I'm saying? I'd be like, all right, DC don't want you as Superman, we'll take you and put you as our Superman. You know what I'm saying? And then you could be part of our Justice League because they got a Justice League too. They bad, but you know what I'm saying? And I would do that just to spite DC. I would do that. I would be petty. I would be petty like that. Hey, I'd be like Cavill. We don't lose over here, dog. We don't lose over here.
Hey, you seen Will Smith making a jump.
Hey, we
don't
lose.
Come on, we don't lose over here.
We'll fit you in. You end up being in 3. You film for a year and end up being in 8 movies. And you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, dog. Come on, we got you, man. I don't know, man. I'm at a loss for words with DC and WB and the things. They can't get out their own way, right? It's like you just can't get out your own way. Don't get it. I don't understand, man. Don't understand. Fans been trying to tell you for a whole year and a half, actually now. For a year and a half, fans been telling you, we don't want that shit. We don't want that shit. Some fans are saying, man, just remake the animated shit. Just give us the animated shit that you put out in the live action. You know what I'm saying?
It works.
It works. Give me that shit. Oh, man.
Nah. Y'all gonna get this fucked up Flash, okay?
I don't get it. I don't get it, man. I really don't get it. Don't get it. Don't get it. It is what it is, I guess. You know. Yeah, I don't get it. Michael Keaton is, and that's another thing too. You got the opportunity to give us Batman Beyond, and you're not even doing that. You got Michael Keaton. Everybody was like, you know what would be dope? And this has been going on even before this Flash. This was like 10 years in the making. If they did Michael Keaton as old Batman, as old Bruce Wayne, and then did Batman Beyond, and just, you know what I'm saying, gave us a young new that's how you do a new Batman. You want a new Batman? They already did it. It's called Batman Beyond. Like, what the fuck are you doing? I don't get it. And everybody already asking for that shit. Like you said, you got the actor there already.
Y'all not getting that. Gonna get this messed up Flash movie, okay? With your 2 Batmans and your Batgirl and your Supergirl and deal with it, damn it, okay? And a remake, a reset of the whole timeline. Where we just get rid of everybody. Ain't no damn Wonder Woman.
Yep. I don't get it. Don't get it, man. Don't get it. But I'm done with DC, man. I'm done. Mika, it's on you, man. What you got?
You know, I keep hearing you say you done with DC, but then you're going to come right back to it, okay? No, so done. Let the Batman movie come out, okay? Right back on it.
It's on you, Mika. What you got for us, man? What you got for us?
Oh, welcome to the recap. So Dexter, 9th episode, Dexter New Blood. Okay, so if you haven't seen this episode already, I'm just gonna let you know right now. All spoilers. So This new this new episode 9 was called Family Business, and it was a a heartwarming episode, if you want to call it that. So Dexter,
I looked at it like an origin story.
So I didn't see it that way.
No,
I mean, did you think that him killing that person was his first time?
Well, I mean, not necessarily, but the way he kind of told that story, like, you know what I'm saying? Like it was his, almost like it was his first kill, or you know what I'm saying? Because
he went about it a little bit too smoothly, because he definitely said, I definitely showed them their victim. So that probably was just like a random story that he chose and was like, yo, like, this was my best kill. You know what I'm saying? Like, I killed a dude on a slide.
Like
the clown. Yeah. So in telling the story to Harrison, he was about to tell Harrison exactly how he did it. And just like Deb, I was like, don't do that. Don't do that. I was like, don't do that. Don't tell him how you do that, because that kid is psycho. But him going back and telling, basically they had a bonding moment. They bonded over their dark passenger, and he wanted to do like his dad, like his stepdad showed him, and was like, this is how you curve your dark passenger. But instead of telling Harrison how he murdered this guy, he was just like, yeah, like basically like I threatened him. And Harrison was like, really? Like he played like he was like, what? That's all you did? You just threatened him? But inside he was like, really, my dude. So the big reveal of them finding Kurt's
Spoilers, my bad. Spoilers.
I told you, spoilers. So the big reveal of them finding where Kurt was keeping his trophies.
Yeah. What did that remind you? What 80s movie did that remind you of? If you've seen it. It was a kid's movie, but it was dark.
I can't think of it right now.
Return to Oz.
Yeah.
I was in the Oz type shit. That's a dark ass. Go watch that movie now. That movie is like a scary movie.
Oh, I think my daughter was watching that, because I remember, now that you mentioned it, I remember seeing that scene where they're like trapped inside of these like boxes.
Yeah, it's the heads. Because the witch would the heads, and she would change heads.
Okay. Yeah. Get her now. Yeah. So all of Kurt's trophies are on display, and the big reveal of Molly, the podcaster, being in the inside of one of the boxes, was just like, when did you have time to go get her? See there. Okay, so now I got questions.
Yeah. That's what question I had.
When did Kurt have time, from the time that he left Dexter and Harrison? When did he find time to go and kill Molly?
I don't.
That's like one of those. That's one of those bothering questions to me, because I'm like, because they're like, oh, she checked out, and I'm like, okay, she checked out. They was like, she checked out on Christmas Eve, and I was like, but didn't they run into him on Christmas Eve, or like oh no, it's Christmas Eve. Yeah, they ran into him on Christmas Eve. And then the next day they went to his girlfriend's house, well, ex-girlfriend now. And that's another question that I have too. Like, is everything all good in the hood? Because I could have sworn that them two broke up with the other two. It was like not fucking with them at all. But they was over at the house chilling on Christmas, eating monkey bread. And opening gifts. And opening gifts and stuff.
Yeah, but no, that is crazy, because if you think of the timeline, remember, Miley came and talked to the sheriff also, right?
Right, correct.
During that same time, Kurt was with Dexter's kid.
Dexter, and he was with Harrison. and
was
trying
with
to kill
Harrison.
Harrison. Yeah.
Right, trying to do all that. Then, I mean, did he run off and go kill Molly when Dexter showed up to?
So that's what I'm trying to. That's what I'm trying to like piece together in my mind. Like that don't make sense.
It don't fit. What's I'm gonna have to go back and watch when and try to check the timeline because she was. I remember her vaguely going up talking to the sheriff. Molly talking to sheriff. I forgot her name.
I forgot.
And during that time, matter of fact, yeah, during that time when Molly was talking, that's when Dexter was fighting with the dude.
Mm-hmm.
He had got kidnapped. Dexter got
and
kidnapped.
it was Christmas Eve. It was Christmas Eve because because the sheriff's deputy came in and was like, "Go home. It's Christmas Eve."
It's Christmas
and
Eve.
Dexter was fighting with old boy in the woods. Then he ran into Kurt. So when did Kurt find the time to go and kill Molly if she checked out on Christmas Eve?
What the world?
He ran off into the woods. So what did he run off into the woods, make a beeline to his house, go into town, grab Molly as she was in her hotel room and then killed her? He had a lot of time. I mean, that was a lot of time. And then he showed up to the house the next day on Christmas.
On Christmas, yeah. I don't know.
So when did he find the time to put Molly in one of those boxes?
To do all of that.
Because
I'm pretty sure that takes time. You got to preserve them and all that. That's not a quick. Let me, you know what I'm saying? Let me have you run off and shoot you, and then I drag you back and turn you into beef jerky because that's basically what they, you know what I'm saying, he's doing.
Did you just say beef jerky?
That's what he's doing.
That's some preserved jerky. Okay.
That's what he's doing.
I'm just that scene just didn't sit right with me because I was just like, it would have made more sense if he had killed Molly, like if she had went missing. You know what I'm saying? Like the sheriff was like, "Yo, I haven't seen Molly in a while," and then she actually did say that. She was like, "I haven't seen her in a while," and like where the hell would she go? And then so she goes to the hotel and finds out that she left her camera, her recorder. So now she knows something is up. Mm-hmm. So it's like, when did Kurt kill her?
Right, that was all on Christmas Day.
Right, like so. When did Kurt kill her?
I don't know. Kurt out here, I don't know. Because Kurt was with Harrison.
Yes.
Hold on, man.
Even if it was before Christmas, let's just say timeline changing. Let's say Kurt was with Harrison on December 23rd or the 22nd. Mm-hmm. Right? So he runs off into the woods. That would have gave him 2 days to do whatever he needed to do, right? So, but because they added in that scene where the sheriff was talking to her deputy and he was like, "It's Christmas Eve, go home." Right. That's what threw everything off. So if they had left that scene out where the deputy and the sheriff were talking to each other, if they had left that scene out, then the timeline would have made more sense. Because if it had been 2 days before Christmas or before Christmas Eve, then yes, he had more than enough time to put Molly in a box. Right. But because everything happened on Christmas Eve, it didn't make sense.
I'm gonna have to go back and see what was when the last, because I guess that would have been the last time we saw Molly was her talking to the sheriff. Mm-hmm. It would have been
Kurt is a cold son of a bitch. Right. So Dexter and Harrison finding out that, Kurt, Dexter already knew that Kurt was a serial killer. A serial killer knows a serial killer. So, and his son was like, "Yo, let's murder this motherfucker. Let's do it. I'm down." So they end up, catching Kurt and wrapping him up. And the funniest scene was, what did Harrison say? He said, "Hi-oh, fucko." I was like, "You your daddy." But they ended up, Dexter, basically teaching his son how to curve his dark passenger, in a sense, teaching him the code. But Kurt, being who he is, at the last minute trying to save his ass, like, hey, the only reason why I was trying to kill you is because your daddy killed my son.
Right.
And Harris like,
you think that's gonna have an effect on Harrison going forward? Him saying that?
I honestly, I think this has all been one huge ass setup from Harrison.
Okay.
Except for the Kurt part. I don't think the Kurt part was part of his plan, but I think this whole thing is a setup
to
from
do what?
Harrison to set his daddy up.
Because I mean I had my suspicions that he killed who is, I guess his stepmother would have been. I forgot her name. Cause I'm like, what he said she died from cancer.
He said she died from cancer. I think he killed her.
Yeah, I think he killed her. And then
I think he killed her, and then he coming after Dexter next. Either he's setting Dexter up to go to jail, or he's setting Dexter up to kill that ass. Like I have a strong feeling that Dexter is going to wake up on a table, wrapped in saran wrap.
Oh man, that'll be crazy.
Because I believe this is what I think. I think that Harrison already knew everything that Dexter's teaching him. He already knew all this stuff. I think he already knows it, and somebody else taught him the code. Not saying per se Dexter taught him the code, or somebody else who knew what Dexter was doing taught him the code.
Did Dexter kill that dude was a senator, right? Was it? Nah, he wasn't a senator. What was he? Remember him and Dexter was killing people? What season was that? Season 3, season 4?
He was something.
State attorney. He was something like that.
Yeah, somebody that had some power.
It was played by Jimmy. What's his name? Hell, he was on Law and Order too. Shit, I think was it Law and Order? Either way, that dude, Jimmy. I can't remember his name. Smits. Is it Jimmy Smits?
Jimmy Smits. Yes.
Yeah, Jimmy Smits. And did he kill him? Did Dexter kill him, or did they just?
I want to say he did.
Because I can't remember. But
I can't remember either.
I would, if Jimmy Smits make a fucking him and Dokes.
You just really want Dokes to come back. Is he gonna come back as a ghost?
Think about it. Every time
they did mention him.
They did, because when they show Miley's podcast, it's a picture of Dokes down there. You know what I'm saying? Why is there a picture of Dokes down there? It's got to be a reason they keep showing a picture of Dokes.
Maybe he jumped out the window at the last minute. He was like, man, this is revenge against your daddy, man. Let's do this. Surprise, motherfucker.
Surprise, motherfucker. Hey, that what I'm telling you. If he showed
up. We wrapped up in saran wrap on the table. Oh, shit.
All right, and it's dope.
Dokes walks in and says, surprise, motherfucker.
Oh, man. That'd be it. Yeah, mind blown. My mind would be crazy. I'd be like, oh, shit. And it goes off like that. That's it. End of Dexter. That'd be crazy.
Nah, you got to.
Nah, you end it.
Okay, I guess that would lead it to that. Would no, because it couldn't even lead to a season. No, I don't think we are. I think this was supposed to be like a limited. It was supposed to be limited. It's supposed to be an ending. So like this is the Dexter ending that we were supposed to get that we never got.
I think they're gonna keep this going. Because
it's doing that good.
The numbers is too good, and it's prime T. Like what's between this, Yellow Jackets? Hell, I can't think of anything else I don't know. Yellow Jackets might be beating this though. I don't know.
Yeah, I was gonna do Yellow Jackets, but I was like, yo.
But no,
y'all just gotta watch that.
Just gotta watch it. Just gotta watch it. I mean, they might keep it limited, but I could see them saying, you know what, it's a little bit too much money. You know what I'm saying, being generated with this because it's working. It's working, and they can turn this story. Because when have we really got Dexter as the victim?
When he was in the woods. When he got shot.
Oh, yeah. I'm talking about I ain't talking about just being chased. I mean the victim, like somebody playing him the way that he play
Oh,
other. You know what I'm saying?
that's good. That's what's happening right now. I
Right
think this
now,
whole
yeah.
time Harrison has been playing him from the
Mm-hmm.
time he showed up to the time, like, because he's like, how did you figure out I was the one that did it? He was like,
Right.
blood splatter
Yeah,
analysis. You know,
you
like,
know.
bro, I do this. You know what I'm saying? But I think Harrison already knew that, and that's the
Mm-hmm.
reason why he did it. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? Like, kind of like, I want you to think I'm like you, but
Yeah.
but you already knew, and this is how I peeped it. You already noticed that Harrison is nothing like his dad, because when Dexter killed Kurt, my dude turned white as a ghost.
Oh yeah, yeah. So do you think Harrison gonna snitch him out to the police? What you think? I mean, is
I
that what it
think
is?
I don't think Harrison
His
has
he don't
a
have a
dark
dark past.
passenger. He don't have a dark passenger, because if he had a dark passenger, he would have been like, "Let me be the one to kill Kurt.
Yeah, let me do it. I got it.
Let me do it. I'll do it." But as soon as his dad stabbed Kurt, he turned white and was like,
Yeah.
and then he saw the blood coming towards him. He wasn't
Mm.
born in blood. I mean, yes, there was a whole bunch of blood around him, but
Yeah.
he wasn't born in blood like Dexter was. Like, I don't know what snapped in Dexter's mind, but Harrison a whole punk. He put up a good front. Like,
Mm.
sometimes I just want to hurt people. Yeah, that's
Right.
what you selling to everybody. But
Everybody is.
when things went down, he was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go outside."
I need some air. Yeah.
Right. So, like, if you had a dark passenger, your dark passenger would be like, "Let me get that knife.
Let me hold something, bro.
Let me hold that knife and see where do I need to cut at? Right here, right here, Dad." Like,
Yeah.
I think Harrison is setting that ass up. Honestly, I think Harrison is the one that sent those surgical screws to Kurt.
Mm. Yeah, because and my whole thing was I was like this, and I know you ain't got there yet, but the end, you know how it ended, and she had to. I was like, even that really does not incriminate Dexter.
Mm-mm.
Because
It's hearsay.
right, it's hearsay, so that don't really incriminate Dexter. It gets them to look at Dexter, but you know what I'm saying? The Dexter, I mean, because how I would look at it, I'd be like, hold on, man. Well, how the fuck did you get the screws out of, you know what I'm saying, this dude's leg or whatever?
So this is what I think. I think Harrison's been following Dexter around the whole damn time.
The whole time?
And the whole time. And he's the one that probably reported Matt missing.
Mm.
And
now remember it started off with Harrison following Dexter around.
Right. So I think, and this is just me thinking, that Harrison is the one that snitched and was like, you need to come, y'all need to look here at this this place. And then he just magically shows up.
Right.
Magically shows up. And after Matt dies, he was like, oh, I got your ass.
Yeah.
And so, like, he probably went to, the place where Matt's ashes were burnt, and he went through the ashes and got those surgical screws and put them in an envelope. It was like, insurance.
That fire keep burning though, right?
No? Right. So I think but the surgical screws don't melt. And that's what Kurt was
saying, as far as for him to try to get in there to get them.
I don't know. He got him.
How the fuck did you get in there to get them damn screws? That's what was on my mind. Whether Kurt went in there and got him or what. I'm like, well, shit.
Maybe it stops burning after a while. Maybe it's just maybe. I mean, they never explained. We just know that Dexter threw bodies in there.
What is that? Is that just a?
I don't even know what it is.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what is that? That a power plant? Is that? You know what I'm saying? The neighborhood.
Either way.
Like, what's going on now, man?
I think Harrison got those screws. He had them as insurance, because there was a scene where Harrison had just started working at the truck stop, washing trucks and stuff like that, and I think he gave the envelope to that random trucker and was like, "Say this is from Kurt."
Mm.
And then when Dexter opened it, he was like, "The fuck is this?" And then
Right.
that's how I think Harrison is behind all of this.
Mm.
And the Kurt situation just made it easier for him
Easy
for Dexter to take the focus off Harrison and
over the
focus on
Kurt.
Kurt. But now that Kurt is gone, Molly is gone. Who is Dexter battling?
The sheriff now, right? So to be,
I mean, she's getting a little bit closer every time.
right.
I think Harrison gonna come out of left field and be like, "Wake up." I mean, Dexter done showed him everything to do. Like,
I know she a sheriff, but she nosy as fuck, man. Like, god damn, dog. Everything.
Why she gotta be nosy?
Everything make her suspicious, right? I mean,
true.
Everything. I'm like, damn, are you not regular? Like, do you? I don't know, man. Your own, you know what I'm saying? Like, just chill out. That's how I'm looking at her. Like, man, you need to chill out. Maybe that's not giving you that D that you should be getting, but god damn.
Yeah. I mean, she not supposed to be because they broke up. She's like, nah, you Dexter. Your ass ain't Jim no more. True. Why are you here in my house on Christmas? I didn't invite you. And then he's like, I'll see you later. I was like, wait a minute, I thought we broke up.
No, man, they back together for the kids.
See, another storyline that don't make sense.
They're back together for the kids.
Like, if we broke up, well, I guess it does make sense because you got to have a reason why Dexter and Harrison just leave all of a sudden.
Mm-hmm.
And then they don't come back later, and then they're gone for 8 hours looking at the blood moon.
My thing, I know, right? My thing is, why she's never followed Dexter? Because she's super suspicious. She's
a horrible sheriff. She's horrible.
Trash. But that's what I'm saying. It's like, you hella nosy, and you finding all these leads that's leading back to Dexter, but you're not doing nothing to stake Dexter out to see what he doing. And then at the same time, Dexter ain't did nothing to make him seem like he the fucking killer, right? Other than the poking on the neck. You know what I'm saying?
It does give him away.
Give him away, but because my thing is, why did she have to go and talk to the drug dealer dude? What was suspicious about that?
Oh, I think it's because her deputy had mentioned it.
Right. No, I get that. But if I'm a father and, you know what I'm saying, the drugs that you sold almost killed my son, you might catch hands. That to me, that's a normal response. I don't know why that would be deemed as suspicion.
Right.
Oh, Dexter was there? What? Like, yeah, he was there to fucking confront the drug dealer dude.
He was already there before we got there. Yeah. To beat the shit out of the dude that almost killed my kid.
And he was punching on him? Yeah, that's what normally what would happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's I guess to me, it's like, oh, yeah, he was there. You know what I'm saying? That I guess I would have been a trash sheriff then, because I would have been like, okay, Dexter went there to beat the, you know what I'm saying, to beat the boy up, and y'all got there in the nick of time. Good job, deputy. That's what I would have said. You know what I'm saying? And went on about fucking eating my oatmeal or whatever the fuck I was doing. You know what I'm saying? But
your oatmeal.
It was like, nah, I gotta go see this guy. For what? What you gotta go see him for? Like, oh, you know what I'm saying?
Because I need to know why he was there, beating the fuck out of somebody.
Yeah, like he wasn't there to buy no damn drugs. He was there to beat the dude up.
Oh, speaking of buying drugs, what was the deal with her going to the veterinarian to figure out who was getting ketamine? Yeah.
Remember the dude that Dexter killed who OD'd. He had, you know what I'm saying, and ketamine was in there. Now, once again, I guess I'm a trash sheriff, because if this dude OD'd and the veterinarian like, yeah, that's, you know, ketamine is a normal party drug, which it is. Ketamine is a party drug.
Right.
I'm not like, well, let me check your ledger and see who's all, because this dude is in the city. Another thing too, this dude is in the city, and she didn't even see the puncture wound on him yet.
Right.
Let me see. Can I see your ledger? Oh, and Dexter asked for ketamine for Vincent Van Gogh or some shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, hold on, man. You
I mean,
being too.
she trying to be a detective, yo,
I
in the
guess
small
I mean
town.
she putting it together and still ain't caught this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Where was all this energy for finding your missing friend? And not, you know what I'm saying? But where was that energy at?
I
Because
mean,
you,
she kind of had it because she was like, she put two and two together. She's like, remember when we were searching and Kurt was like, nah, don't go over that way. Nah, we found Matt. We good. We good.
yeah, but
She was like,
how long ago was that?
that was about a couple of weeks.
No, her friend been missing for fucking 15, 20 years. That's what
But
I'm
they
saying.
never. But they never went after Kurt. Her friend was just deemed as being missing, and it wasn't until Kurt said Kurt told on himself. That's the
He did.
problem.
He did, but guess
Kurt
what?
told on himself.
If I live in an area that has caves,
Oh,
that's
you
the
best
first
believe
place
it.
I'm looking.
Right.
First place I'm looking.
Maybe she was a sheriff at the time.
When I become sheriff, I'm looking. I'm looking. And she's not the only girl that ended up missing. She had a whole stack of missing girls. Whole
This is
stack.
True. This is true.
And you ain't checking caves?
They weren't in the caves. They were in boxes.
Yeah, no, those girls was in boxes. But I'm just saying, like, not once did you say, you know what? Maybe we need to check these caves out. Hell, even Dexter, when he was trying to find a place to bury his body, what the first thing he thought of?
The caves.
The caves. You see what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Come on.
So who do you think left the surgical screws? Was it Kurt as a last FU? Was it Molly? Because then again, how the hell she get the screws? Or was it Harrison?
I want to say Kurt. I do want to say Kurt. But your theory of Harrison is making me say, you know what I'm saying? But I do think it's Kurt. But no. Nah, because unless he did it, shit, no, because he was home when they fucking went and got him. Because I'm trying to think when he saw Dexter them inside his fucking his museum, his mausoleum of women or whatever. Is that when he went to go and you know what I'm saying, try to pin things on Kurt? I mean on Dexter. So let me drop this off at. He would have had to drop it off.
Oh yeah, because Harrison wouldn't have had time to drop the screws off.
To drop the screws off.
Not unless he
but even did Kurt have time?
Kurt didn't have time either because Kurt. Remember, Kurt had.
Kurt got hella time. He killing Molly. You know.
Kurt is the Flash.
Kurt is the Flash. He got time, man. Kurt got time.
I'm just saying, did Kurt in the time that, you know, he went to go to Dexter's house to go burn that bitch down, did he swing by the cop's place on the way? It was like, just in case I get caught.
In case I get caught, let me drop these screws off. You know what I'm saying? Like,
hey. I mean, because he did mention the screws to Dexter. He was like, here's the thing, surgical screws don't burn.
Right. Titanium.
And, you know, and so that's why Dexter was like, oh.
So, yeah, so I'm thinking.
Good for you.
But at the same time, where did he find the time to do that?
And then that's a lot of damn screws.
Yeah, he dropped off like damn the whole bag and shit. He was
right. Like, how many screws did you have in your leg? Normally they put one or two. He dropped off like 6.
Yeah.
Or maybe Harrison just went out and bought a whole bunch of surgical screws to kind of throw everything off.
If he buying surgical, because you can't just go and buy surgical screws.
Or maybe he went to a hospital or whatever, a clinic.
I don't know.
And stole them. See, like all this is going to come out. Are we on the last episode? 10. Yeah. Wait, there's 10 episodes? I think there's 10.
I don't know. I think it is 10.
I know with Yellow Jackets, it's 2 more episodes left.
That damn
I'm
Yellow
gonna cry with
Jacket.
it. I'm gonna cry.
I
I'm gonna
like
cry what it is. I'm gonna cry what it
Yellow
is.
Jacket.
Yeah.
I don't. You know, I don't think we're gonna get the season finale that we want.
What are you
But
looking for?
I mean, okay. This is. I give you my theory.
Mm-hmm.
I think. What's old girl's name? The one who snitched out. Old girl about her being pregnant. I think that's the one who
Ooh,
ends.
Jackie.
Yeah, I think she ends up being either she made it and she's getting like payback on everybody, or she was the one
Mm-hmm.
who ended up being eaten. That's what I think. Because
I mean, because everybody was over her shit.
yeah, and we've gotten as far as the main characters who we've been following. She's the only one we haven't seen grown up. Because all those other characters are kind of like secondary, so they're not. What I'm saying, or they might wait till the next season for like the black girl, for instance. And she's been in some other stuff.
Taisha.
Not the
Taisha.
not her, not Ty, because we've seen her grow up. We've seen
Oh, you
her
talking about the other black girl? I
other
thought that
black
was
girl.
her wife.
Nah, nah.
See how we switch shows?
I know, but it's warranted. It's
I
warranted.
think it's Van.
The brother?
No, Van.
Who is Van? Who is Van?
The one that got her face gnawed off by that wolf.
Yeah, that was
I think
crazy.
it's her.
She done got burnt twice.
Look, Ty was like, you know what? Let's just set this bitch on fire.
I said, damn, they done built up the whole Viking. I don't know. You remember Conan when they in Conan he had to he set his girlfriend on fire?
Yeah.
I said, damn, they done Conan this bitch. And she was like, let me get the fuck up out this shit. She woke up real quick when the goddamn flames started tickling her.
The flames started touching that ass. She was like, oh, wait a minute. I ain't dead.
But nah, that
damn, at least wait 2 hours to see if she gonna move again.
I don't know if it's her, but we haven't seen her as an adult neither. And she's more, she has more of a bigger role. I don't know, man. What I do, because the dude who just showed up and been motherfucking smashing on the old girl, I think that's the younger brother, and they just don't realize it.
Oh, because he would have been younger,
right? And they just don't even realize it. I don't know, but I don't know. Maybe that's kind of, I don't know. I don't know. I want to say that, but at the same time, I would know you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know shit.
But when would he have found the time to send postcards to each of the main characters? Go and kill his brother. You know what I'm saying? And then find time to go. I mean, I guess that does make sense, because he would have had time to go and kill his brother, send postcards, and then go smash old girl.
Yeah, he would have had time.
Plenty of time.
Yeah. He would have had time.
That is a good theory. I think because you're right. Because there was a scene where they showed the brother, and then like his younger brother was standing next to him, but kind of not faded, but kind of like out of focus.
Right.
And I was like, I thought the same thing. I said, you know what? I bet you that's the younger brother. Came up with that fake name. He ain't no artist. He was hiding in the closet. I'm mad he's smashing in in his mistress' house. Hey, and no more hotels for y'all, huh?
I'm looking at her like, damn, you bold in the motherfucker, boy.
Right, like your husband could come away. Daughter's like, hey, found his driver's license. So when we start inviting our side pieces into the house.
That's wild, boy.
And mom was like, look, your dad is not here. He doing his dirt. I'm gonna get mine. He getting his. Really inventory
Hey,
every night.
every night, every night.
See how y'all got a double recap?
Double recap, but now I do want to come back and get more in depth in Yellow Jackets. We might do that on Wednesday if you down to do that. So
Yes.
let's finish Dexter though, because we didn't finish it.
So yeah, so I truly believe that Harrison is setting his dad up for his dad up for the
Mm.
okie doke. Like, dude, I already knew about you. I already knew everything about you, but
Yeah,
also I think he's setting him up. I think he worked with the FBI.
that's not a bad theory.
I think
That's
he's working with the FBI.
that's not a bad theory, and maybe the only way that they can get him to come out of hiding, because he ain't killed what it's been, however long it's been since he killed. You know what I'm saying? And they need him to slip up again.
Because I mean, just like on Molly's podcast, she was like, I truly believe that he's not dead. Like
Right.
she believed that he survived that hurricane.
Mm-hmm.
I think the FBI knows that he survived that hurricane.
Right.
And it was like, yeah, like, dog, we've been following you. We've been monitoring you this whole time. We're just using this ain't even your kid.
Ain't even your kid. And
This
that's
ain't even
crazy
your
because,
kid.
like, how he showed up and was like, well, how did you find me? Oh, it was like a bowling picture I saw online.
On
Like,
Instagram.
right. Do you know what? And you just saw his face? Get the fuck. That's not how social media works.
You were a baby when
Right.
Dexter left. So
Left.
how you remember your dad's face?
He knew it. He was like, that's gotta be him.
I guarantee you that this is all a setup by the FBI, and that Harrison's not even his kid. But they keep trying to say, hey, just act like you a psychopath. You know what I'm saying? He's like, okay. And then, but as soon as Dexter did what he did, he was just like, oh, I can't do this no more.
And he might actually be older.
Code red.
Yeah. Pull me out. He might be
Right.
older
But
than what we think.
right. He may be a FBI agent in training.
Mm-hmm. He could be. That's a
Oh
good.
man.
That's a good ass. I like that.
I mean, think about it. To catch the most notorious serial killer ever,
Mm-hmm.
the Bay Harbor Butcher.
Bay Harbor Butcher, man.
Like they said,
victims up and throw them into the Miami Bay. Yeah.
And then it's Angela. That's the cop's name.
Angela, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Angela. And then you have like a small town sheriff who doesn't know that there's a whole
serial killer living in your
don't know there's a serial killer living in your town, but not only that, but that there's a whole FBI agent living in your town too. That's pretending to be in high school.
Well, it's 2 serial killers living in her town. Well, just one.
She didn't even know, but right, just one now. I mean, she didn't even know about the other one. The other one was living right on her nose, waving at her, "Hey, how you doing?" But no, I think the series finale is either going to be Harrison coming out and be like, have his dad wrapped up in saran wrap, covered in plastic, and stab him in the chest and cut him up and put him in the river, or this is all one big FBI sting. And he's like, my name ain't even Harrison. My name is.
Did Dexter kill Harry?
Say again.
Dexter. He killed Harry, right? His stepdad.
Yeah.
Oh,
did he? Wait.
The passing of the torch. Ooh. I think he did.
I mean, like I said, it could go one or two ways. It could either be Harrison setting him up to kill him, or this is a sting.
I need to look that up. I think Dexter kill Harry. Oh no, Harry committed suicide.
Ew. Yeah. I think it's gonna be one or two ways. It's gonna go one or two ways. Don't listen to me, Showtime. Oh, is it Showtime? Yeah, Showtime.
Mm-hmm.
If y'all gonna give us season 2, please end this right with Dexter going on. But he has to move on to another town because ain't gonna be too many serial killers living in Moose Creek,
Moose
wherever
Creek.
they at. Wherever they at.
Iron Lake. Iron Lake. That's what it is. That's what
Iron Lake.
Iron Lake.
Just saying,
Yeah.
Ain't too many
Well,
serial killers living in Iron Lake.
Where does he go? You know what? I would, because he was never convicted of being the Bay Harbor Butcher, right?
No, he that was the reason why she found the obituary. Mm-hmm. He died at sea.
Right. I think it'd be dope if he ended up back in Miami.
Ooh.
I think it'd be dope to end it. You know what I'm saying? This is where it started. Let's end it here. Some kind of way.
And they just they'd be like, "Oh, we thought you had died." And he was like, "No, right.
It's TV.
I was living in amnesia."
Yeah, I had amnesia. Anything like that. I've been in a mental hospital for the past such and such. I was in a coma. Anything.
I thought my name was Jim.
Yeah. Thought my name was Jim. I just think it'd be dope to end up back in Miami.
I don't think it's gonna end that way. I think it's gonna end with Dexter being behind bars, or Harrison's gonna kill him. Yeah. He either gonna die or he going to jail. It's gonna be Angela or Harrison gonna be the one to arrest him.
I think he goes to jail and dies in jail.
He gonna die in jail?
Suicide.
Who gonna kill him in jail? Oh, suicide.
Like Harry did.
Oh, like Harry did. Yeah. Or
his dark passenger kills.
His dark passenger kills. He's like that. Yeah, you gotta follow the code.
Gotta follow the code.
I mean, because he really, technically he killed Matt for no reason.
No, Matt had killed all those people in the car accident.
Did you? No, it was a boating accident.
Whatever. Accident.
But no, so that's where it gets confusing, because Kurt was like, what? What are you talking about? I mean, granted, everybody in town told him that story, but if we are going based off of the code,
right?
What proof did Dexter have?
No evidence, yeah, he didn't have no real evidence, and he got. And that's what you got to get the evidence first. Gotta get him right.
Right. He had no evidence. He just went based off what people told him. And because he had no evidence.
But I think
but he also thought Matt was a complete asshole too. So I mean, that kind of put
when he shot that deer and damn near killed Dexter, you know what I'm saying? I probably would have killed him. You know what I'm saying? Like, hold on, bro. I'm right next to this deer. Like, I'm right here, man. What you doing?
Again, killing outside the code, because it's a freaking animal. I mean, God, obviously, he almost took your life too, but I'm just saying that he stretched the code kind of thin.
He killed the animal. That was part of the code. That was all the evidence. Our murderer.
Nah, son.
Sacred animal.
If we're going based off the code, he didn't even show Matt his victims.
Nah, he didn't. He didn't have to. Matt knew the victims. The damn
animal. Son. Nah. Nah. He's like, I show him them the victims. Should he have put the deer head next to him?
The deer head right next to him. I don't know. That's a why you say that? That's a he didn't follow the code the way he normally follows the code when it comes to killing Matt. So
Matt was a straight up, I want to kill because I need to kill.
Yeah.
So in all honesty, he became a serial killer.
And that I don't even know if that would warrant the code. Like, okay, it was because it was an accident.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he didn't have necessarily had no remorse for doing it, but still was an accident, right? Well, he said that the dude said that Matt kind of did do it on purpose or something like that. Didn't he say that?
No, so he said that so what happened was is Matt got into the he got into the boating accident, and then this is where Kurt was like, "What are you talking about?" He's like, yeah, his daddy covered for him.
Mm-hmm.
And Kurt was like, "No, I didn't." And Dexter was like, "Whatever, don't listen to him." Like that's why I was like, "Oh man, you done fucked up." I'm
I
like, "You
mean,
done fucked up."
he just kill, man.
And he honestly killed Matt for no reason. He killed Matt off word of mouth, and because Matt almost killed him.
Yeah, yeah.
And that was the only reason why. And that's against the code. So if Harrison knows the code and he knows that his dad just killed Matt for no reason, guess who about to kill their dad?
Yeah.
According to the code.
Harrison. Yeah.
And he's gonna be like, here's your victims, Kurt and Matt. Oh, this is gonna be
Hey, you putting it together now though. I think you might have one now to say that, because Harrison kind of looked like, hold on, bro. Why you
he did that? Exactly. Exactly.
So I don't know. We might get that.
He looked at him, he did give him that look like,
I'm gonna
that's
show you
not
this
how
code.
you explained it to me.
Right. I'm gonna have to look up hold on, man. I'm looking at this article, but it really don't explain why.
Why Dexter killed Matt?
Mm-hmm, that's what I'm trying to see if.
For the sheer hell of it. Surprise, motherfucker.
Surprise, motherfucker. No, wrong dude. Wrong Matt. I don't know, man. It's not telling me.
Oh, that is the wrong Matt.
Yeah, that was Matt from what, season 2?
Mm-hmm. Matt Caldwell. That's his name. Matt Caldwell.
Yeah, Matt Caldwell. That was Matt Chambers I was looking at. But he was also a drunk driver with an accident.
So yeah, they got into it at the gun store when he went and give him the gun. Yep. And then Matt, and then because of the federal background check. And then that's when people started telling him like, hey, yeah, there's a reason why, he probably won't be able to get a gun. It's because, this happened. And and then Dexter's like, oh, okay.
Yeah, but that's still to me, that don't fall in line with the code though.
Right. Like he didn't go and look it up. He didn't go online and look up to see what happened. He just went off word of mouth.
Mm-hmm.
So
it's all hearsay. Well, I think you got it, man. I think Harrison kills Dexter for violating the code and becoming that serial killer that, you know what I'm saying, that he thought he can get away from. And I guess, if you had that code, it would be hard to, I mean, you're a serial killer one way or the other, but it would be hard to actually keep up with that code because shit, the same thing Dexter did. All you needed, you know what I'm saying? All he really needed was the word of mouth and to really want to, you know what I'm saying, fuck this dude up anyway.
Right. So, but again, if Harrison is going to follow the code, in Harrison's mind, his dad is a serial killer.
You're right. His dad is a serial killer. Yep.
Because he was like, how many people have you killed?
He was like,
have you done like this? He's like, in the hundreds. He's like, oh, that means you must have saved 1,000 innocent lives.
Yeah.
And in Harrison's mind, he's like, you gotta go.
Yep. You might have to go. Got to get you out of here.
Because you're not a law.
I don't know.
Because
I'm
Dexter's like,
keeping
he's like, I'm doing what the law doesn't do. And in
right,
Harris's mind, he's like, well, the law hasn't caught your ass.
right.
You the Bay Harbor butcher.
Bay Harbor Butcher, man. Saw him up and
So
threw him in the bay.
so I
Yep.
think Dexter is gonna meet his demise at the hands of his son, or he going to jail. We'll all find out next week.
Tune in next week on Dexter New Blood. Yeah. Yep. That I'm telling that sheriff though, Angela is she's clueless, man. To
I
be
mean,
as nosy as she is clueless. She's clueless. Just stupid, idiotic. The
she be
daughter
like
was
this
like,
close. She be
yeah,
this close and be like, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go this way.
I'm gonna go over here though. The daughter was like, y'all, you don't think that's strange? It's new father-son dynamic, who knows? Like what? Yes, that's strange, man. Soon as he show up, they want to leave after the monkey bread and the kissing. You know what I'm saying?
Like
Come
the
on.
monkey bird and the kissing.
Come on, man. Monkey bread and kissing. I ain't leaving. Stayed up for the monkey bread and the kissing.
And the ugly Christmas sweaters.
And the ugly Christmas sweater. I just got here. You know what I'm saying?
And then y'all will go missing for 8 hours.
Right, for 8 hours. Where'd you go? Oh, blood moon.
We see the blood moon.
For 8
I've been
hours.
calling you.
Yeah. Oh, I turned my phone off. Trying to me and Harrison trying to bond. I turned my phone off. Like what? No.
You definitely ain't a black woman, because a black woman be like, nah, son, I tracked your phone. Your phone was on.
Yep. You was out there, Kurt's cabin. What the fuck you was doing? You know what I'm saying? It's like, what? How you know? Don't
Why
worry
was you at this location?
Yep. Tell you, man, she clueless. Like, and I don't get how they didn't. Once the sheriff found out that cabin was there, that was it. Like, she didn't do nothing else with that. She didn't walk the premises. She didn't send nobody out to look around.
Didn't call into the city to send out a forensics team or nothing. You sent a forensics team when Matt went missing,
right? And
so y'all you didn't even.
Right, this was before they found her friend too.
Yep.
So I would have been, oh shit, it's a fucking scary ass cabin out in this motherfucker.
And this belonged to Kurt?
And right. We gotta search this premises.
Does this bitch for fingerprints?
Like they didn't search the land, the property, or nothing. Because the little vent thing wasn't too far away from the actual cabin.
Right.
So I don't know, man. I don't get
you could have had bloodhounds out there. They could have found the last 3 girls they got shot out there, including Molly, because apparently
Molly. That's what I don't get. So it's crazy because Kurt knew that they found the cabin. Kurt went right back to the cabin.
Dummy.
Right back to the cabin. That I don't get that. Like, and was it like a hallway leading out that, you know what I'm saying, from the cabin to that area, or was that just separated?
No, you talking about the underground where he was keeping his victims? It was a cellar door right next to the cabin.
Right. So I'm like, what the fuck? How you missed this shit?
Nah, they didn't send no forensics team, no nothing. She just took Dexter's word that he cleaned that. I mean, he did clean it out, but there still would have been some type of finger, like girls being dragged back in or something. Well, they walked in freely. Never mind.
If you come across a cabin like that, Matt missing, it's other girls that have been missing. You suspect Kurt or something. You bring the dogs out. You search, and that's what I mean. Like, she hella nosy for one thing, but then just completely oblivious to the other shit.
She's like, we can't go after Kurt. We can't go after Kurt anymore. He said it was his daddy.
Right. She said it was his daddy. What? Listen how that even sounds.
So we just gonna abandon that whole theory? Okay. Because the other girls ain't missing. Right. Their bodies ain't nowhere in the woods. Cadaver dogs would have found them.
Come on, man. It was my daddy. My daddy did it. Wait, Kurt. So you knew this whole time your dad? Like, cause that's what I would have. Hold on, man. So you an accomplice?
Right. That's what. Look. We're still gonna press charges.
Right. Okay. Yep. Your daddy did it. Cool. You still under arrest for knowing this shit. How long you've known this shit?
Right. You're still an accomplice. You're accomplice to murder.
I'm prosecuting you for something. Because you knew, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I think
tamper with evidence. There it is.
Something. You going down, bro. If this is your friend, this your friend. I was supposed to leave with her that night. Maybe she'll still be alive. And Milo was like, no, maybe both of y'all will be dead. You know what I'm saying? It's like, but this
both of y'all would have been in the cave.
Right. This your ace. This your home girl. And you ain't got like, you act like you had all this energy to go and find her. And then Dexter help you with the, you know what I'm saying, the tooth and the DNA, and you just stop. Oh, okay, well, it's not Kurt, it's his daddy. Shut the fuck up. Get out of here, man.
The DA was like, we ain't pressing charge. Well, we gonna charge him with something.
Get out of here.
He knew this information.
Right.
Clearly he knows something else. Maybe he knows where the other bodies is. Hey, do a full search of his house.
Because Kurt was just too forthcoming. Yeah, you know, my daddy likes to get drunk. He would pick them up. He called them lot lizards, and he would. Hold on, Kurt. Hold on, bro. Slow down, bro. Slow down. Y'all getting this? Do y'all hear this? Seemed like he was an accomplice to me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
sound like somebody was riding in the truck too.
Right. Sound like he taught you everything he knew is what it sounded like. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
he was your Harry.
Right. He was your Harry. Yeah, he would get drunk, beat on my mom, and yeah, all right, Kurt, all right. Because it's like
y'all made a dumb sheriff.
Dumb, stupid. How? Kurt, like, yeah, I think it was my dad. Imagine me sitting there in handcuffs, and they come up and say, "Man, we got your DNA," and I'm like, I got a story for y'all.
An elaborate story.
Yeah, he started. Let me start from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Like, hold on. What? We start from the beginning. You know, see, I got kicked. Me and my dad my mom left me with my dad, even though my dad used to beat the shit out of my mom. What? Wait, Kurt. Hold on, Kurt. Your mama was that trash to where she didn't take you with her? Well, he didn't beat on me. He just beat on her. So he thought that I would be safe with him, the truck driver.
He would have him in the back and he'd rough him up.
He'd rough him up.
While you was in the truck?
You in the truck, beating guts and beating her. Huh? Oh, okay, Kurt. Cool.
And you didn't tell nobody about it.
Right. Okay. And how long he did this? Well, until he died. And all these girls went missing around the same time. Yeah, but I ain't think nothing of it. You know, it's my dad. All right, Kurt.
Accomplice.
He would have been. I would have held him as long as, you know what I'm saying. How long? I was like, hey man, how long can we keep this dude? And then I would have been making charges. Like, I'm like, hold on, Kurt. It's something going on, bro.
The story ain't connected.
Right. The math ain't mathing. You know what I'm like, hold on, man.
So you know exactly how he killed the girl? Like, I'm trying to figure how you know this. And nobody looked to see when Kurt's daddy died. Like, this is public information. You could have Googled that.
I didn't know that was your friend. If I knew it was your friend, I would have spoke up a little earlier. Kurt, it's a dead girl. It don't matter whose friend it is, Kurt.
You live in a small town. You know everybody there. You knew that was her best friend. Dumb.
He was like, yeah, I don't know her. He looked, yeah, I remember you passing out these flyers. So that means you was old enough when this happened. So where was your daddy when this happened? Your daddy ain't shit.
If you knew, why did you say nothing then?
Right. Your
Charge
daddy
this motherfucker.
charges, motherfucker. Like, come on. Come on, man. Yeah. But yeah, I'm so with this, I guess season finale this week. I want to see how it goes. Kurt burning down houses to try to get them to run out the house so he could shoot them. I was like, Kurt, come on, be real with yourself, Kurt. You think they was in that house the whole time you out there making all that noise with that goddamn gas can? He ain't got no TV or nothing in it. You done been in this man's house. You know he ain't got no damn TV or nothing in there. You out there.
Harrison would have shot his kneecaps out from the damn window.
Fuck out of here. Gotcha now, old Jimbo. No, man.
You
they ain't in there. Kurt, they not in there.
He was loud as fuck. He was loud.
Gotcha now, Jimbo. No, Kurt, they ain't in there, bro. They ain't in there, man. What made you think
they were two steps ahead of you? Right. 2 steps ahead of you.
He mad. Oh shit. He looking at his damn little phone and shit. Oh shit. They found my shit. Yeah, Kurt, they got you, bro. They got you, man.
You're probably like, how? Thanks, drone.
Yep. They got you, man.
Dummy.
Man. It's some questionable characters on this show, I'll tell you that. Questionable characters, man. But yeah. Anything else you want to add to Dexter? New blood?
No, that's it.
It's a good show, just though, man.
The timeline, not timing.
Not timing. Timeline ain't timing. It's a good show, though, man. I'm really.
But R.I.P. Molly.
I did not want, and you know what? I was like, man, I wonder how long she gonna live on this show, because I kind of figured she was gonna die off. You know what I'm saying? But
I think I was the one that said that Kurt was gonna kill her.
I thought she died too quick. If you know, especially this way.
Yeah.
To me, Molly would have put up a fight. She ain't no dummy.
Right.
She know all the serial killer moves. So I don't. Right. That's what I don't understand that. Even Dexter was like, "Why the fuck she over there?" in this day, like you just
all the people.
You know what I'm saying? Like, oh man, I just think Molly would have gave a better fight, and I don't. Even though what she did was dumb when she went to go meet Kurt over at the cabin, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But then again, I guess maybe she is dumb, because did she go twice, or did Kurt just show up to her room? Like, how did Kurt even get her
without getting her out the hotel?
Without getting out the hotel, like, how did that happen?
And she checked out via a note.
And why the fuck? Angela ain't got no film yet of fucking Kurt taking her out of the room, out of the hotel room. What is going on, man?
It's a small town. They don't have footage like that.
No, man. All their cameras work. It's a small town. All their cameras work. All of them. No, man. Nope. And she ain't staying at no trash ass hotel, because I just don't see that in her. You know what I'm saying? She ain't like at Motel 6. Or some shit like that.
Right.
The manager looked, you know.
She stayed at the nicer quality inn.
Right. Right. So it had a camera. If it ain't nothing but one camera in the lobby, you know what I'm saying? It's a camera that worked. She didn't. I think
Kurt probably got her. No, she checked out via a note. That's what the innkeeper said.
Out via a note.
She checked out via a note. That's what the innkeeper said.
Right. He did say that. But who does that?
Nobody. That's why Angela's like, oh, I'm so suspicious.
Right. And then she went, you know, she did right, went and checked the fucking the safe. And that was it. That's all I get. Now you back home. That's it.
Maybe we'll get the rest of it in the season finale. And hopefully it's longer than what it is.
She couldn't work for Miami PD. Nope.
That's her goal.
She ain't she ain't gonna make it. She ain't gonna be able to make it down there with Martin and and Will Smith down there in Miami PD. Trying to tell you.
Stupid.
They don't play. Look, because I'm like, you right. That's suspicious. She wouldn't leave without her shit. So let me check. Hey man,
Right.
let me go check. Can you check the footage? Just pull it up for me, because she checked the footage for Matt. She did all this shit for this white boy. It ain't doing nothing for the Asian lady and her own Indian sister. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You ain't shit.
you know what?
Maybe she is. We just didn't get that preview. You know? Maybe we get that in the next episode.
The sheriff trash, man. The sheriff trash. She done been bought and paid for by the by the white folks in the community, man. Because she is not. I'm just sorry. She ain't going hard for her own, or even the Asian lady. She not. She not. I don't know what to tell you.
We'll see next week.
Man, I hope so. I hope she just got all this evidence she done gathered and she just throw it at Dexter like, Bloom, gotcha, bitch. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's got to be something like that. It's got to be.
I gotcha, bitch.
Gotcha, bitch. Because even with the titanium screw, she was looking dumb as fuck.
Because she didn't know what it was.
She was like, huh? What is this? You already suspect Dexter. There you go. Go. You know what I'm saying? Like,
arrested.
Go arrest him. She still ain't gonna arrest him. Even looking at the previews, they trying to make it seem like Dexter was arrested. Did you see that?
Yeah.
And the previews had the lines behind him, like he was standing up to take the little picture and shit. I'm like, I guarantee you that ain't.
It's like a flashback.
Yep, I guarantee you that ain't what happens. She gonna be stupid. She ain't gonna do nothing. And Harrison gonna end up killing. Harrison gonna kill Dexter before she can go and arrest him. Cause she 8 million steps behind everything. She is. She's 8 million steps behind everything.
Yeah.
She hasn't had, with all the leads she's got, she hasn't done anything right as a sheriff. They need to make the black dude the sheriff. Make the black dude the sheriff.
Maybe that's what's going to happen. Maybe she dies.
One could only hope. No, I don't want to see her die. I don't want to see her die, but I think the black dude should crack the case. She don't deserve it.
You think he's gonna crack the case?
No, he's not.
What if he's like no, I can't say he's a secret FBI agent because he's from the town.
What if that's Dokes' brother?
Oh, plot twist.
Oh, man. Twist. That's Dokes' half brother or some shit like that. That'll be crazy. Plot twist.
Plot twist.
He show up, surprise, motherfucker. He's the one who's been following Dexter the whole time. Nah, that wouldn't work. Nah, it wouldn't work. He too busy worried about fucking Harrison being on the wrestling team. So,
and fucking the Asian girl.
Yep. Or whatever she is. Is she white or because she's not her daughter?
Are you talking about Angela's
Oh no, you talking about him trying to smash on Molly. Yeah, he
smashed Molly. He smashed her.
Like he smashed her. I know, but on Christmas Eve, he didn't try
Nah, she already told him what was up. She's like, nah.
Man, you crazy. I would have like,
one time thing.
But I was like, hey, look, man, it's Christmas Eve. I got the Henny. Come through. I know, you know what I'm saying? We come through. We can listen to your podcast. You know what I'm saying? You know, chestnuts roast. You know, like it would outlook, man. Nah, ain't no way. Ain't no way he ain't try to
hit that again before she left town.
Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Nope. Ain't no way.
We will see.
As a red-blooded American, ain't no way. Ain't no way. This ain't no way, man. But yeah, that's it, man. If you have nothing else, let's wrap it up. Let's wrap it up. Where am I at? All right. Don't have it's 2022. Hopefully we started the stream off with a bang. Hope everybody enjoyed the stream. I'm trying to bring more content. So it'll be like various videos. I'm gonna be trying some new stuff, see what sticks, what works, what y'all like. And I would like for everybody who watched the content to comment. I have been getting some comments or whatever, so I'm trying to try new stuff just to, you know what I'm saying, get more attention onto the channel. And I want to thank Mika G. I want to thank Kobe for staying with me this long, and hopefully I can make y'all famous. Make y'all famous once I go off to Hollywood officially. Y'all can take over.
We can't call it Blue's House because then you're gone.
I'm gonna go be in the episode of Dexter, New Blood.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Surprise, motherfucker. But no, we'll be back Wednesday. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share. Support the channel, donate if you can. Kev said good show, covered a lot tonight. I appreciate it, Kev.
Thank you.
But,
Thank you. Appreciate it.
You know, that we got off on some Dexter shit, and then Dexter turned into Yellow Jackets, and then we brought it back to Dexter. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying we'll discuss more Yellow Jackets on Wednesday.
On Wednesday,
because that's some whole bullshit.
That is, man. Yellow Jackets. I want to start from the top with Yellow Jackets too.
From the top, let's do it.
Matter of fact, Wednesday might be a whole Yellow Jacket show. Might make it the whole Yellow Jacket show.
I'm down.
But yeah, appreciate y'all for watching. We out. That's Mika G. I'm Blue Minati. You ain't got to go home, but you got to get the hell up out of here.
Take it easy. Be safe.
That's right. All right, man. We'll see y'all next time. Peace. We out. Beats.